The Switch library is about to get even more impressive in 2025, with several high-profile releases on the horizon. Let me walk you through some of the most anticipated titles that have caught my eye. Xenoblade Chronicles X finally makes its way to the Switch after years of waiting. The expansive open world of the original Wii U version has been updated with sharper visuals and refined controls. What drew me in was the sense of exploration. I spent dozens of hours just wandering the alien landscapes, uncovering hidden paths and landmarks. The mech combat system has also been streamlined, allowing for more dynamic battles where you're constantly shifting between on-foot and armed exosuit strategies. The story may not be as immediately gripping as the mainline Xenoblade titles, but the sheer scale of this world has a way of pulling you in.
Our native home was gone, swallowed in a shroud of light, and our future was uncertain. We had no idea what fate lay in store for us.
Donkey Kong Country Returns HD brings back the classic 2D platforming that made the series a hit. The visuals have been significantly upgraded, with lush jungle environments and character animations that pop. But what really grabbed me was how the game manages to preserve the challenging core of the original while adding new layers of depth. Some levels now feature branching paths, encouraging you to explore every nook and cranny. The addition of co-op play also changes the dynamic, as you have to coordinate your movements to overcome obstacles. I found myself replaying stages just to find alternative routes or compete with friends for the fastest times.
80 appealing levels are in store, including the additional levels from the Nintendo 3DS version.
Suikoden 1 and 2 HD Remaster is a dream come true for fans of the legendary RPG series. Both classic titles have been lovingly updated with modern visuals and quality of life improvements, but the heart of what made them special remains intact. The vast ensembles of playable characters, each with their own unique storylines, create this wonderful sense of scale. I remember the first time I realized I could recruit a traveling musician to join my growing army. It made the world feel so much more alive. The strategic army battles also remain a highlight, as you have to carefully position your forces to counter your opponent's strengths. Thief Simulator 2 dives deeper into the high-stakes world of theft and deception. The open-world environments offer endless opportunities for creative heists, whether you prefer stealthy infiltration or bold daylight robberies. What stood out to me was how your choices have tangible consequences. Get too greedy, and you might find the police hot on your trail. The new social system adds an extra layer of complexity, as you have to maintain good relations with fences and informants to access the most lucrative jobs. I found myself carefully planning each job, scouting locations, and using my wit to talk my way out of sticky situations.
Great stuff.
Fantasy Life 1, The Girl Who Steals Time, puts a unique spin on the life sim genre. Instead of simply pursuing a career or building a peaceful existence, your character has the ability to manipulate time itself. I was fascinated by how this mechanic opens up new gameplay opportunities. Need more hours in the day to complete a project? Freeze time and get to work. Want to relive a special moment? Rewind the clock and experience it again. The way the game's systems and story intertwine around this time-bending premise creates a world that feels fresh and unexpected.
How will you rebuild? This life is yours to live. After 1,000 years, the restoration is about to...
Tales of Seikyu brings the long-running JRPG series to the Switch with a brand new cast of characters. What grabbed my attention was the way it blends traditional party-based combat with real-time action elements. You're not just selecting skills from a menu, you're actively positioning your characters, timing your attacks, and adjusting your strategies on the fly. The hand-drawn art style also stands out, with vibrant environments and expressive character animations that make every battle feel cinematic. Rune, The Last Child combines Metroidvania exploration with a deeply personal narrative. You play as a young girl searching for her missing mother, navigating a world that feels both fantastical and grounded. The way the game uses environmental storytelling to unveil the mystery hooked me from the start. I found myself scanning every background detail, searching for clues that might point me in the right direction. The combat is satisfying too, with a variety of movement options that make traversal feel smooth and empowering.
It's in front of me. Your brothers and sisters betrayed me. I need you to save them.
Metroid Prime 4 Beyond continues the first-person adventure that defined a generation of Nintendo gaming. This long-awaited sequel promises to push the series forward while honoring its roots. I'm especially excited to see how the game leverages the Switch's capabilities. Imagine exploring the rich, atmospheric worlds of Talon 4 or Paz with even greater visual fidelity and immersive sound design. The prospect of new abilities, alien environments, and the always engaging combat loop has me eager to don Samus's iconic power suit once again. Tomb Raider 4, 5 and 6 Remastered brings a classic trilogy of Lara Croft's adventures to the Switch. These games defined the 3D action-adventure genre, and it'll be fascinating to see how they hold up with modern visual enhancements. I'm curious to revisit the globe-trotting explorations, uncover long-lost treasures, and overcome perilous challenges. The original game's strong narratives and memorable set pieces are a big part of what made Lara Croft such an iconic character, and I can't wait to rediscover those moments on the Switch.
Give a girl a break.
A Twisted Path to Renown takes the roguelike formula and injects it with a heavy dose of dark humor. You play as a budding adventurer, seeking fame and glory, but the world has other plans. Every death sets you back, but you retain some persistent progression that lets you slowly build up your capabilities. What hooked me was the game's willingness to subvert expectations. I'd think I had a foolproof plan, only to have it unravel in the most hilariously brutal way. The randomized dungeons and encounters ensure no two runs feel the same, pushing me to adapt my strategies on the fly. And that wraps up our list. Thanks for sticking around till the end. I hope you found some games that piqued your interest. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content. Let me know in the comments which titles you're excited about. Until next time,